I can't down it!
Came down to the courthouse on Detective Bad's orders. Welcome back, everyone. This is not what Detective Gumshoe sounds like, but I don't care.
It's a more fitting voice than the one you give him.
How do you know?
Because I hear the one you give him.
The one I gave him was kind of based off of Mega's voice that he gave to Gumshoe.
Yeah, and Mega gave freaking Von Karma a stupid voice too, and you
No, he didn't.
That. Yeah, he did.
He gave her a legendary voice.
That is a stupid, worthless voice.
But anyway, though, I still say that.
Stay.
Not again. I still say.
If you can't say your point, your point's invalid.
I still say that Gumshoe's voice is fitting, though. So, yeah, whatever. And then since my voice is based off that, I think it's also fitting. So, excuse me, man. So, was it really Detective Bad who called you down here? You bet! It was, pal! I see he's doing his best Merity impression right there.
No,
I was left in...
No. Not everything is a reference!
I was left in charge of the precinct while everyone was out and the disc call comes in. Oh, I can still feel like...
Freaking meme lord, I swear to Christ.
I still feel like this weird thing in the back of my throat from last episode because we're doing this right after the last one. Boy, I got water down the wrong pipe. That was wrong. Like, I was drinking water while he was talking. Like, oops.
Genius freaking decided that the way you breathe and the way you drink should be the same freaking tube.
Ah. Well, I hope not. I was left in charge. Oh wait, I already read this.
You hope not what?
I hope that they're not the same. I want you down here in 1 minute flat, he said. Well, I thought that was my big chance, my first case, so I made a bad dash down here.
A bad dash?
Both. Although, I couldn't exactly get here in a minute flat. So how long did it take you? About 10 minutes, I guess. And what was Detective Bad doing when you finally made it? He was waiting for me down on the first floor in the entranceway, pal. Excuse me. As soon as I got here, he ordered me to stand guard in front of lobby number 2.
Why is Mecha so insistent on getting you to curse?
I don't know. Why is anyone, for that matter?
I mean, I've heard it and seen it typed, but I don't really care that much.
Oh, what are you gonna say? You've seen it typed in freaking Jackbox games on Razor streams?
Yeah, I saw you type.
Hey,
shit.
I had to make it convincing, so excuse me. So
I saw you type shit.
I had to make it convincing, so yeah. no one would vote for it if I just said like an equivalent word or something like that. And by
nobody voted for it because you said that.
That's the thing that got me. I was like, how the heck did no one vote for that? That was such a good thing too. I don't even know what it was in reference to, but it was such a good thing, too. It made sense. It should have been voted for by everyone, and no one did. That made me sad.
That just shows how differently your brain works.
And by... Everything I think is good just doesn't get voted on. It's so stupid. And by he, you mean... Detective Bad, of course, and this being my first time at this courthouse. He also walked up with me up to the 3rd floor hallway in front of the defendant lobbies. And did you meet anyone along the way? Well, just as we entered the hallway, we ran into Miss Yu. When we heard from Miss Yu that Mr. Faraday was not to be interrupted, that's when Detective Bad told me to stand guard in the hallway, pal. So far, Detective Gumshoe's testimony is matching up with Detective Bad's. From that time on, until I heard a gunshot, I was in the hallway the whole time. You claim to have been in that hallway the whole time. However, is it not a fact that you did something while you were in that hallway? Of course I did something. I guarded the door to lobby number 2, pal. What else? Very well, then. And what exactly does guarding the door entail?
Standing in front of the door and guarding it.
I guess so. Well, to put it simply... Oh, I know, it was my job to stand in front of the door without moving an inch. Oh? Detective Gumshoe, you mean to tell me that you didn't take a single step away from the door in lobby number 2?
Really? They're gonna make you do this?
Is that really what you wish to testify to the effect of? You got it, pal. I didn't take a single step away from the door, just like I was ordered not to. Alright. Dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dot. Why is everyone so quiet all of a sudden? Because we are all in shock and in awe of your utter stupidity.
That's about how we all feel whenever you say anything.
Scruffy, if you're going to lie, at least tell us a little more believable one. Ouch! But I'm not lying. I should hurry up and bring this insipid testimony to
Insipid?
Insipid?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? Testimony to a close.
Why would you think that would make an E sound? Insipid, really?
I don't know, man. And until I heard a gunshot, I didn't take a single step away from the lobby number 2 door. Was that new testimony?
Yeah.
I'm only going to ask you one more time, Detective Gumshoe. Are you sure you stood in front of the door to lobby number 2 the entire time? Yup, after I was told to by Detective Bad. I stood guard in front of that door without a single break. So believe me when I say that I was in the hallway the whole time already, pal.
You were in the hallway the whole time, but not in front of the door.
Dot 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 dot.
Really, this again?
Dot 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 dot. Why did everyone go quiet all of a sudden again? Apparently someone has a bit of trouble reading between the lines. What's that supposed to mean? I don't... Be quiet! Ouch! I should hurry up and bring this What? Insipid testimony to a close.
What?
I'm confused. On my honor as a detective, it wasn't me, pal! I'm really confused why they just repeated everything right there. Would you also... Ow, my elbow. Would you also be willing to swear that there was no one else in that hall besides you? What?
They didn't repeat everything. He specifically said, why did everyone go quiet
Yeah, Gumshoe didn't repeat himself, but everyone else did for some reason.
Because they're saying, hey, jackass, present it to this one.
Whoa, what are you all talking about? I just swore to you that I was doing my job, pal. Oh? Then what are you acting so nervous for? What? I'm not nervous at all, pal. Anyway, not a single person other than myself was in that hall the whole time.
That's a lie.
I should just let it go. Pursuing this train of thought at this time would just be a waste of time. To have such a foolishly foolish contradiction, and such a foolishly foolish testimony, and just plain old foolish. Indeed. However,
except I totally couldn't understand a word you just said.
However, in the pursuit of the perfect investigation, I'm afraid we have to deal with it by squashing it under the weight of the evidence. Alright, well, let's do that then in that case. Oops. I didn't realize there were so few testimonies right there. 1, 2, so that's the new one then. Okay, gotcha. So we're gonna go ahead and present, I'm assuming, the Swiss roll or the fingerprints. I'm gonna go with the Swiss roll.
You're a freaking moron.
What?
How was? Oh, it must have been. It had to have been either of them. There's no possible way that the Swiss roll would be the correct one.
Why would it not be either of them? I would assume it would be both of them, honestly. But I just figured that the Swiss roll would be the safer option because you went to the vending machine, obviously.
And his fingerprints are on the bench. That means he had to have touched the bench.
That's why they're probably both right.
It's very rare that you can do multiple pieces of evidence for a single testimony.
And according to a certain someone, it seems like there's a lot of evidence, testimonies that have multiple options. So, I think it's a little bit more than you might think, actually.
I'm talking about in the series as a whole.
It still seems like there's a lot of them, so I don't know, man. I have an objection. Twice, in fact. What is it, pal? Detective Gumshoe, I wonder if you might recognize this from somewhere. Hey, it's one of those things, the courthouse special Swiss rolls, right, pal? Precisely. In that case, I suppose that you also recall the sullied hallway bench. Hey, you know what? I think it was probably me that did that. Detective Gumshoe, you know you can't go around dirtying up the courthouse like this. You inconsiderate slovenly pig! Eek! I promise to clean it up later, I swear! Now then, shall we get down to business about the fact that you didn't move even a single step from in front of the door? If that really were the case, then how were you able to buy a pack of Swiss rolls? Furthermore, if you didn't move a single step from in front of the door, how did you manage to get out of the thing with your gummy hands? Ouch! It appears that Francisca's whip can do more damage than my words alone can. Alright, I confess, pal. I was hungry, so I bought a pack for myself, okay?
Objection!
Objection. I thought I'd get chewed out again if anyone found out about me eating on the job. So I didn't want to say anything. Well, unfortunately for you, I saw you do the whole dastardly deed. I clearly saw you buying a pack of Swiss rolls from the vending machine.
You want to talk about how much you hate the fact that Gaspin Payne's objection isn't high pitch?
Wait, what? What about what?
Gaspin Payne's objection sound file.
Yeah, what about that?
How much you hate the fact that it doesn't sound like Winston.
Spoilers, man.
Who gives a crap?
Mega doesn't know that yet. And he's about
Mega knows about... How do you figure Mega doesn't know that yet? Mega at least knows about him.
He knows about him. He doesn't know about his objection, probably. I don't know. I can't say that.
I highly doubt Mega would care.
But
you're the only one that cares about stuff like that.
He would be disappointed knowing, like, oh, he doesn't have that that really high objection.
Okay,
streak,
but he wouldn't
like
care
Winston
about learning
does.
about it beforehand.
Knowing Mega, probably not. But I don't know.
You're
You never know.
You're the only person on the planet
You
that
never
cares about
know.
stuff like that.
You never know, man.
You're the only person on the planet that cares about
That's
stuff
why
like
I don't
that.
even say subtle things, because I don't want people to even have subtle spoilers.
You're the only one that would.
I don't care if it's insignificant. It's still a spoiler.
You're the only one that cares.
I mean, what if I was playing Dual Destinies for the first time? What if I wanted to be surprised? Like, oh my gosh, he doesn't say it all loudly pitched like freaking Winston does. What the heck? What is wrong with them? Capcom,
Nothing would have changed. Okay, so you had the reaction a little earlier than you would have while playing the game. Nothing changed.
It did change.
No, nothing changed.
That means I didn't get to hear it for myself and be like, oh.
You did hear it for yourself.
Oh.
You heard it while I was playing it.
Okay, I'm sorry for lying. But that's... Excuse me again. I did not drink more water. Don't worry, everyone. But that's all I'm sorry. But that's all I'm sorry for. You got that? Because I'm not holding anything else back. That last statement. It may sound like it makes sense. However, there is something I don't quite believe about it. Are you sure you're not withholding further information from us? Of course not. I've got nothing else to hide, pal. Oh, if only that were true, Detective Gumshoe. But it is true, pal. I swear there's nothing else. Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure you are aware of the price of a pack of Swiss rolls, correct? Remind me again, pal. That's a vending machine outside in the hallway. It's selling packs of 2 Swiss rolls for $6 a pack. And yet, according to you, you didn't have any cash on you until you cashed your $5 annual bonus check. Oh, okay. Thanks for not letting me put 2 and 2 together myself, but thanks, game.
Because this one's painfully obvious.
So are some other things, and they make me pick it anyway. Isn't that right? Ung! Let me ask then, how did you manage to purchase a pack all by yourself? Can you provide me with a proper explanation to that? Arg, I told you I bought it by myself, pal. There wasn't anyone else in the hallway with me.
I found $1 underneath the machine.
Wait,
that can easily be explained away.
I wonder. So there's no one who could have helped me buy it. ... Wait, don't tell me. You got some kind of proof that there was someone else in the hallway, don't you? Correct. Excuse me. As if you could. I mean, what are the chances of that? Wait, you do? Of course I do. What? How? What proof do I have that there must have been someone else there in that hallway? What?
Fountain pen.
Oh, the balloon. I gotcha. What the heck is that? I didn't know you didn't really have anything. What?
You're an idiot.
How is that not it? She had the balloon. She had the balloon. That's proof. I don't get it. It's impossible. You prosecutors are all the same, always lying to people. You should stop, you know. No. I refuse to be lectured by the likes of you, detective. Miles, how long do you plan on being strung by the... It is strung. Strung along by this moronic detective. I have no intention of falling for his lie, because there was definitely a second person. Because if he was truly alone, all along, then this piece of evidence should not exist. What proof do I have that there must have been someone else there in that hallway? Honestly, that should have counted. That really should have counted. I don't know, what else could it be? What else could it be? Huh? Swiss roll?
Take that!
I mean, that balloon should work too. It should have worked. I'm sorry, but no. Vote in this poll right here. Does that make sense? Should the balloon have
There's
counted?
no proof as to when the balloon popped.
What? There was no one else in that hallway. That's clearly proof that there was someone else in that hallway, though.
I mean, it's obvious that she's freaking Faraday's daughter, so she could have gone into that lobby at any point.
Oh, I don't get it.
The Swiss roll proves that she showed up, she was at least there at some point, because she has the other half of his Swiss roll pack.
But we know that she walked in there with the balloon before the murder happened, so, I mean... Before the Swiss roll even happened, even.
Yes, and I'm saying there's no way of knowing when the balloon popped.
Still proof. I don't care, man.
It's proof that she was in the lobby at some point, but not when.
Hey, you showed me that to me not 2 seconds ago, pal. Ah, I think you're under the mistaken impression that I bought this pack of rolls. Wait, if you didn't buy it, then that means you must have stolen it, you thief. Well, I would never do such a thing. All you liars are the same. You started out as thieves. You're under arrest, pal.
That was a different thief that dropped it.
I believe you meant to assert that all thieves start out as liars. In that case, what does that say about you, detective?
Nerk!
This particular Swiss roll was dropped by a certain someone.
Oh!
There were 2 rolls in this package. You ate one of them, but you then gave the other one to a certain other person, didn't you?
No way, pal. You've got it all wrong. I ate both of them. Where did she come from? Also, how did Edgeworth know that was coming?
It would appear that we've caught you at last.
Also, she's awfully calm for someone who just had her father murdered, apparently.
She's also, like, in a fighting game stance.
Also awfully aggressive, too, for some reason. And also, they're playing the Ernest Amano theme. With the crazy Mario Party Island theme song. Something that's going on. Hey, don't you dare do anything bad to that girl!
It would appear that they do know each other after all. So why do you continue to come up to me and kick me? Have I wronged you somehow?
I have a name, and it's Kay.
Kay what?
Kay Faraday.
Faraday? Are you perhaps Mr. Faraday's daughter?
I'm not a you, I'm Kay.
She's definitely not a you, that's for sure. She's not related to that family.
Kay, you know, good little girls don't kick other people. Especially not hard enough to leave big nasty bruises like the way you do.
Well, then you shouldn't have put Gummy under arrest, mister.
Gummy?
My guess is that she's talking about Detective Gumshoe.
Also, he didn't put him under arrest.
What's a cute nickname you've given him?
It was freaking, it was Bad that did, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Gummy didn't do anything wrong.
Okay.
It appears that I will need to speak with her in a bit more detail.
Please God, no.
Alright. Well, I can't walk out of the courtroom, so... Let's see, anything new in the judge's chair? It must be wonderful to be able to sit the whole time. Yes, okay. Okay, this is a repeat, I'm not doing this, His Honor is an old man, he should be afforded some comfort.
Von Karma just looked like she was twitching.
It did?
Yeah.
I will go ahead and look at that then. Wait. Oh, it's the freaking desk this time! Gosh dang it! Oh, I wanted to just re-examine the chair, not the freaking desk. Oh, gosh dang it. Okay. Did she twitch? Like that?
Yeah.
It's not twitching. Give me a break, man. Her
How is
sprite
that not
twitched, but she's
twitching?
not twitching.
I said it looked like Von Karma was twitching.
Yeah, her sprite is, but not herself.
You're a freaking moron.
Oh, dear.
What is the matter, Your Honor?
I claim to hand down fair verdicts, but I unfairly cast suspicion on the big fella. If this had been a trial just now, I would have destroyed his life. I am the guilty one.
We all make mistakes, Your Honor.
Like
To
me not
err-
looking at you.
To err, I don't really know.
To err is human.
To forgive divine, as they
To
say.
err, I don't know.
Although if you were to make a mistake at a trial, then it would be quite unforgivable. Indeed, it would be. That is very true.
I think Edgeworth is just kind of shy when he's talking to people.
What?
He never looks at them!
It appears that we've caught you red-handed eating your Swiss roll.
Look, I'm sorry about lying to you, pal.
And, do you have nothing else to say?
Sure do. It was so fluffy and sweet and big. It was perfection, pal. I had to read who was reading that for a second because I got really confused. I was like, what? Who's reading this? And totally worth every penny of my bonus. If you say so.
I see. Well, good for you, detective.
I can't believe it! But it's almost not funny when a fool is this unbelievably foolish.
I think you said unfunny.
I don't know, man. Well, anyway, let's see now. I'm gonna go over here now. No, just kidding. I'm not doing that. Wait, Francisco, what do you gotta say? I almost forgot to do that. Let's see. Let's present the... Did we present any of these new things? Well, actually, we can check that right now, in fact. Well, did we present the Swiss roll? No, we didn't! It looks like the Swiss roll was bought from the vending machine in the hallway. There was a nice fluffy texture and this light on the sweetness. And it's made from all natural ingredients. So of course it's easy to digest as well. Also I've heard.
Ask if you want one.
Francisca, if you would want one, I'd appreciate if you just tell me so.
I never said I wanted one. And besides, if I did, I'd make you prepare me some liquor to go along with it.
At the time, I hope you will be more direct, instead of playing these mind games.
Well, mind games are always fun, I suppose, anyway. Did we already do that one? It seemed very familiar for some reason. Well, anyway, time to pause, everyone. Alrighty, everyone, we are back. Did you notice anything different about that?
That was totally necessary.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it was necessary because I had to make you notice. Did you notice anything there? That's because she seems to notice.
What are we supposed to be noticing?
I don't know. Well, are we supposed to be noticing anything? Maybe she knows something
Wait.
about him that we don't.
Agreed. Excuse me. However, she seems to be rather uncooperative at the moment.
She's like a stray alley cat. I wonder what would happen if we fed her.
Perhaps I will try feeding her.
Okay. Well, that
I'm
was
assuming
worth
that's
it.
their way of telling you to give her the Swiss roll.
Was it now? I do wonder about that.
Now then, Kay.
She's like a stray cat.
Yeah, you already said that.
I wonder. Well, at least
Feed her
she's
the gun.
consistent.
I wonder if I should feed her something.
Feed her the gun.
Gosh dang it, no.
Feed her the knife. Feed her the gun with her father's blood on it. Or feed the bag with her father's blood on it.
She's out for blood, that's what she's out for, of course. Oh wait, feed her something. I was about to give her the balloon for a second there.
Here, eat this rubber.
Here, you want a balloon? Here, have it.
Kay, I promise to give this to you if you calm down.
Oh, a Swiss roll.
What?
Because that was really necessary.
That looked like really weird for some reason.
It really belongs to you, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, I was saving it for Daddy.
Duh.
Oh my!
Your father. He's...
Ah, don't you say another word, pal. She doesn't know yet.
Thanks for watching out for me, Gummy. But I already know about Daddy. I overheard the guards talking about how Daddy's he's not here anymore.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't protect him.
What?
Okay.
I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry.
It's alright. Let it all out. Your father just passed away, after all.
Alright, way to bring it up again.
I myself was also involved in the case at this courthouse when I was a young child. A case in which my father, who was a defense attorney, passed away. All of my dreams of becoming a lawyer were crushed into fine ash on that nightmarish day. By the way, this is the second time they've used this image in this game. What the heck is that about? Couldn't they just redraw this?
Who cares?
Even now, the wound festers deep in the depths of my soul. Ever since that incident, I've dedicated myself to looking away every criminal I can. And now, to have this happen right in front of me. This child, I feel a certain shared fate, a common bond between us.
Miles Edgeworth, what sort of gentleman are you? Are you going to just stand there and watch a lady cry?
Ah, you're right. Sorry about that. Okay, here, how about we use this handkerchief here and dry your little eyes?
How am I supposed to make that noise?
Quiver!
Honk? That's
Honk.
not what that sounds like.
Yeah, this is a honk right there. My crave it.
I crave it.
I forget what you said. Don't blow your nose on that.
God.
I feel better now, thanks.
Alrighty. Just gonna walk over here to the defense table now. I am never doing this prosecution thing again.
Give Von Karma your dirty crave it.
Notice anything?
It looks like the girl has finally calmed down.
Yes, I believe I can take my time and talk with her now.
It's so disrespectful for the child to be running about in the courthouse.
What?
Does no one inside... Does no one have respect for this country's judicial system anymore?
Didn't Mr. Von Karma say the exact same thing earlier? But Francisca, I don't think you two are that far apart in terms of age.
I'm about to become a prosecutor, so you understand that I'm nothing like that little girl. If you say so.
How old is Kay?
10. 7 years ago. Also, it says in the organizer, too.
That's what I was asking.
They actually know who she is now. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Like, we never would have understood, we never would have found out if she was female without that information being discovered upon us right there.
I mean, she did specifically say her name.
Yeah, I'm saying if she didn't say her name, we wouldn't have known if what her age and gender were. I mean, that just got revealed to us as soon as her name was revealed for some reason. Because logic. Oh dear. Wait, no. Judge, how could you? What about you, Gumshoe? Oh, really? Nothing new for you too? Well, that's an unfortunate shame.
Who
Gumshoe.
cares?
Gumshoe, stop flexing, man. Jeez. He's like so proud of himself. Alright, whatever, let's do this.
Okay, are you going to be alright?
Yep, I'm already alright.
Somehow... Excuse me. I highly doubt that, but I'm not going to push it.
I promised Daddy I'd never cry in front of strangers.
And you're a good kid, aren't you, Kay? You always keep your promises, right?
That's right.
Bow
Even if I
before
can't
me.
see Daddy anymore, I'm gonna keep my promises.
You're a very brave girl, Kay.
You're a very good child for keeping the promises you made to your papa. I'll even testify that you didn't cry, just for you. But that's a lie.
Thank you very much, lady.
It's nothing. I'm only telling the truth after all.
It would appear that because her father was a respected prosecutor, Francisca is sympathetic to Kay's feelings.
Okay, okay then. Okie dokie then.
With what? You want to run that by me again?
That wasn't English.
Ducky duck. Turn into the neighbor from The Simpsons. I diddly hodeo.
Ned Flanders.
Oh, Daddy showed this to me before.
Oakley dokley.
Well, he was a prosecutor too, so it's
What?
It's only, I was gonna say respected prosecutor.
so it's only natural that he had one as well.
Daddy would pin this badge on me a lot just for fun.
Pinning a prosecutor's badge on a child for fun.
Daddy said that if he put this on his clothes, a scary prosecutor would get mad. He said that if the scary prosecutor... What? He said that the scary prosecutor said it was more fashionable not to wear it.
I wonder who that scary prosecutor could be.
I wonder, could Kay be talking about Mr. Von Karma?
I'd say there's a 99.9% chance that that's who she's talking about.
You want to talk about how we made Abyssian our total bitch earlier?
No comment.
Okay, about this.
Oh, are you giving it to me? But I promised Daddy that I wouldn't take things from strangers. I'm sorry.
It's alright, I wasn't intending to give it to you anyway.
Oh, okay. Guess I thought wrong.
Miles, even if you show that to her, she isn't going to magically know all about it.
I suppose you're right.
Alright. Well, let's see what she has to say about next. Oh my gosh.
Also, Mythos.
No.
You need to stop picking on Gummy, okay?
Arg!
Oh, it was
Oh.
arguing.
Well, it was different. Oh, okay, you got a girl. Oh, you're a great kid, you know that.
What is with their chummy relationship?
Well, when you get Swiss rolls, that's what happens, apparently. What the heck are you doing reminding me of her father's death, pal?
I didn't think of that.
Yeah, I
She
could
ma-
told you that was a bad idea.
She may look all happy, but she's really hurting deep down inside, you know. That wasn't even what killed him anyway, it was the knife. So you have a heart and be more sensitive, okay, pal?
I'm sorry. For once, this detective is actually the voice of reason.
Who would have guessed it, right? Never thought that would happen in a
Yeah, I could have
million
told you
years.
that was gonna happen.
Yeah, I figured as much. But you never know until
Really?
you try. What?
And of course, that was gonna be the same thing.
Okay, that one I didn't think of, actually. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, why the pen reminder of that? I mean, it was at the crime scene, too.
Okay, but it wasn't related to his death.
How do you know?
'Cause
For all you know, it
So
could
far.
be. It could have been. Just could have been.
Hey, you know about Gumshoe's paycheck that you used to get that sweet roll right there?
It's not his paycheck, it's his bonus.
I came here with Daddy for his work, and I wanted to eat with him. Daddy.
She looks so sad and lost. I can't bring myself to make her recall any more about today's events.
Well, that's too bad, I guess.
What do you think about Gumshoe's handprint?
I think everything about that.
So, did you see that there was a Pokemon called Gumshoes?
Oh, right.
It's that stupid mongoose Donald Trump looking thing's evolved form.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is, I guess.
And it is literally a combination of Gumshoe and mongoose.
That's kind of weird, actually. Why is
Its
that?
stance is like a detective.
It stances like a detective?
It stands like a detective.
What?
Yep.
That's impossible. That
So its
can't
name
be
is
right.
Gumshoes, and I think I tweeted something to the effect of, I just found out there's a Pokemon called Gumshoes. I swear to God, they're trying to make me mad at this point.
The thing is, though, you didn't do a picture, though. So I had to look it up myself later. I was like, oh, okay, that's what it looks like. Oh, jeez.
Okay, what kind of person was your father?
Well, because it wasn't, the whole point of it wasn't the picture, or the Pokemon itself, it was the name.
Yeah, of course. Then the look sparked a different controversy, of course. But yeah.
Daddy was a hero of justice. His job was to catch all the bad people in the world.
So to you, a prosecutor is a hero of justice, huh? I suppose we are in a sense, as we are...
What?
I suppose we are in a sense, as we are the ones who seek guilty verdicts for criminals.
Plus, you know what? Whenever I came to the courthouse, Daddy would buy me my absolute favorite treat, Swiss rolls.
Oh?
I want to be a hero of justice someday. I want to be a hero of justice someday, just like Daddy. So I've been working really hard.
I see. And what have you been working hard on?
Thievery. I've been working hard to keep all the promises I made to Daddy and... What? Keep all the promises Daddy and I made together.
A promise notebook. May I take a look inside, Kay?
Sure, okay.
It appears to be an exchange diary of sorts between father and daughter. Mr. Faraday's writing conveys a sense of the kind of man he was. This little notebook just might come in handy later.
That's right, you're gonna steal a little kid's notebook.
Promise notebook. Typeless reports received from Miss K. Faraday. Promise notebook data jotted down in my
Why
organizer.
do you always say Mister?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's always Mister. You're sexist.
No, I'm not.
Thank you for showing it to me, Kay.
Also, don't ever play Tales of Symphonia with Kratos because all he does is spam judgment.
I think we already know that. I also spam Lightning Blade and Super Lightning Blade all day long, too, so...
Then again, I guess the AI did spam judgment about as much as you did.
Well, that was the AI Colette, so excuse me.
I hope you'll continue to work hard and become a hero just like your father.
Alright, so what about this now? Exchange diary between Mr. Faraday... I thought I made a mistake again for a second there. And K. Touch the check button for details. Okay, K's promises Daddy. Oh my gosh, I gotta remember all these. Promise
Never
1.
take things from a stranger. Never go anywhere with a stranger.
Always greet people with a smile, even if people literally you don't know. Promise number 4, never cry in front of strangers. Number 5, always try your hardest to learn about things you don't understand. Daddy's job is all to make sure you don't have the followers.
What?
Make sure everyone follows the rules, Kay. Be a good girl and promise that you'll keep your promises to be okay. Love your daddy. Okay. It's nice to know that.
I hope you remember just like your father.
I'm gonna try.
Hey, Kay, I'm gonna be a detective that catches the bad people, right? That wasn't quite right, but whatever. That makes me a hero, too.
Stop headbanging. Yeah, you're really cool too, Gummy.
No, she's bowing down before the might of Edgeworth himself. Yeah, aren't I, Kay?
I mean, technically she was doing it in response to what Gumshoe said, so that's already a lie.
Nope, that's always to Edgeworth, whether she's looking at Gumshoe or not.
What is
You're
it
an
with
idiot.
the two of them? I hand down verdicts of justice, so that makes me a hero too.
Yes, and thanks to your oh-so-heroic testimony, you were persuaded to the detective as a violent criminal that considered that as in.
What?
I'm really sorry about that.
Gummy's not a bad man, okay?
That poor judge. He's being treated like a vile criminal rather than a hero of justice. It appears that you and Detective Gumshoe are good friends, Kay.
Yeah, we're friends.
In that case, would you mind telling me a little more about him?
Okie dokie, I guess we'll have a little something about it or something.
I mean, they have the same IQ.
So I take it that you ran into Detective Gumshoe earlier.
Yep. I was on my way to see Daddy when I saw Gummy standing there. He was standing in the hallway, staring really hard at the vending machine, so I said hi.
And when was this?
Huh? Oh, before everything got crazy.
How long were the two of you together?
We only talked for a little while. And then we went our own ways.
That's right, pal. Kay and I only talked for a little while, and that's it.
Okay.
Oh, which means we have now confirmed that Kay was in the hallway during the recess, isn't that right?
Ah, you got me. Me.
I told you to stop picking on Gummy, mister.
Very well then. I'll just have to speak with the good detective in private later.
Okay, well that's very reassuring, I guess.
Were you the one who bought
Just what I
Street
think
Fighter?
whenever I see the way that she's doing that.
Were you the one
Round
who bought?
1.
Were you the one who bought Street Fighter for Mr. Gumshoe? Kay?
Well, I was always into Mortal Kombat.
Oh, that's rather unfortunate, actually.
I didn't have a lot of money.
Oh, well, that would explain why you bought such a cheaper game, then, in that case.
I somehow made $1 out of all the pennies and quarters I had.
I don't know how you did that.
Glue. But that still wasn't enough, and I really, really wanted one.
Well, that's why I gave you $1 earlier, then. Come to think of it, you did come and ask me to exchange a handful of change for $1. And that's when you came and asked me to change your money, right? Correct?
What? Why did you have to affirm it twice?
Because I said the wrong word, of course.
Yeah, thanks a bunch for doing that, mister.
Sure. But why did you kick me in response to doing that? Or let me ask you, even with that $1, you still didn't have enough, correct?
I kick you because you're an asshole. Well, that's why.
Hey, if you bully Kay anymore, I'm gonna have to arrest you, pal. And we're gonna see if he arrests Edgeworth on the next exciting
If
episode.
he arrests Edgeworth?
Yeah.
Let's see if he arrests Edgeworth. Me see him do bad.
What? I
Mr.
didn't say it like
Caveman.
that. I did not say it like that.
Alright, Mr. Caveman.
I did not. But anyway, the next exciting episode, we're gonna see if he arrests him, pal. So, later, pal!